Princess Diana's story begins in the noble but complex world of British aristocracy. Diana Frances Spencer was born on July 1, 1961, in Sandringham, England. Her family was part of England's ancient nobility. Her father, John Spencer, was the Earl of Althorp, and her mother, Frances Roche, came from a similarly prestigious background. However, Diana's childhood wasn't a perfect fairy tale. Her parents' divorce, when she was just a child, left a lasting impact on her. Diana was known for her warm and compassionate personality from a young age. She attended West Heath Girls' School, where she was more recognized for her social skills than academic achievements. After finishing school, Diana pursued her passion for helping others by working as a kindergarten teacher. Her simple and humble lifestyle didn't hint at the extraordinary destiny awaiting her. Yet, this ordinary young woman would soon become one of the most beloved figures in the world. A fairy tale often begins with an unexpected meeting. Diana first met Prince Charles in 1977 when he was dating her older sister, Sarah. But a few years later, at a social event, they reconnected. This time, Charles noticed Diana's warm charm and genuine smile, and the two began spending more time together. Their romance blossomed in the early 1980s, with much of the public eagerly following their relationship. A trip to Balmoral, the royal family's Scottish estate, marked a turning point in their courtship. By 1981, they were officially engaged, and Diana's grace and humility captivated not just Charles, but the entire nation. On July 29, 1981, Diana married Prince Charles in a grand ceremony at St. Paul's Cathedral. It was a global spectacle, watched by millions. However, behind the scenes, Diana's transition into royal life was far from smooth. Adjusting to strict royal protocols and constant media scrutiny proved incredibly difficult. Inside the palace walls, Diana struggled with feelings of loneliness and isolation. But to the public, she was a beacon of hope and compassion. Diana's humanitarian work quickly became her defining feature. Her visits to HIV/AIDS patients, when many people still avoided the topic, broke taboos and brought global attention to the issue. She also championed landmine clearance, famously walking through active minefields to raise awareness. Her greatest joy, however, came from her two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Diana was deeply involved in their upbringing, often stepping outside royal norms to give them as normal a childhood as possible. She was seen at school, drop-offs, amusement parks, and other everyday activities, showing the world a modern, loving approach to parenting. The British public fell in love with Diana, calling her the People's Princess. Her genuine kindness, relatability, and warmth made her a global icon, admired far beyond the royal family. As time went on, cracks in Diana and Charles's marriage became increasingly visible. The pressure of constant media attention, coupled with their personal differences, took a toll. Both were rumored to have had extramarital affairs, and Diana famously said in a 1995 interview, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded."
Do you think Mrs. Parker Bowles was a factor in the breakdown of your marriage?
Well, there were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded.
Did you try to be faithful and honourable to your wife when you took on the vow of marriage?
Yes, absolutely.
And you were?
Yes. Until it became irretrievably broken down. Us both having tried.
The couple separated in 1992 and finalized their divorce in 1996. The process was highly publicized and often contentious. Diana's candid interviews about her struggles humanized her in the eyes of the public, but created further tensions with the royal family. In retrospect, the end of their marriage symbolized the clash of 2 very different individuals, trying to meet the expectations of a rigid system. Diana emerged from the ordeal stronger, but the pain of the failed marriage lingered. Following her divorce, Diana lost her royal title but retained her place in the hearts of the people. She continued her humanitarian work, focusing on landmine clearance, children's welfare, and advocating for marginalized communities. These causes became her personal mission, giving her life new meaning. During this time, Diana's personal life remained under intense media scrutiny. Her relationship with Dodi Al-Fayed, the son of a wealthy Egyptian businessman, made headlines. Despite the persistent paparazzi attention, Diana seemed to be finding happiness again. Tragically, her life was cut short on August 31st, 1997, in a car crash in Paris. The news shocked the world and plunged millions into mourning. Her funeral, watched by billions, was a testament to the impact she had on so many lives. Though her life was filled with triumphs and trials, Diana's legacy lives on. She wasn't just a princess, she was a mother, a humanitarian, and an inspiration.